Mame fa na asema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Now, there is one thing I want to talk about, and it's quite interesting. It is interesting because when I saw this news, I felt to say, to be very honest, something isn't right. Otumfour 25th anniversary, STEM festival launched to promote science education. Now, you have to say, Otumfour said to Nanapia, what say, Asantehene Kevin Telamaba. You say Otumfour said to two, the 25th anniversary, OD. Inti, or say, abain, can be bisa STEM. Into Otumfour say, STEM no, obedi festival, now a launch a promote. Now, are you listening? I feel say Menchia is doing more campaign for MPP than anybody in Ghana. That is what I feel. And with all due respect to Otumfour, I feel say right now the MPP I'm messaging Menchia. Menchia is basically doing MPP campaign for them. And it is sad. On any day, this shouldn't be anything bad. And I'm a boy. On any day, if Otumfour and or Henekesi be honest with Otumfour Ghana decide to say a program like STEM or be launch no making sure say it is not wrong, it is not bad. But the question here is, we were just here recently, and at the same Menchia a catcher say any politics. A catcher Ghana for say a sika accord ye de renovate a buying edifice. Eye kolebu eye konfanochi. The same Menchia saba be catcher say or be relaunch a buying edumedie bi because Otumfour a anniversary. It is looking clear. I say it is beginning to look like MPP campaign team the executive chair ni Otumfour said to. Because every single day Menchia is the place almost spearheaded NPP propaganda. And we need to sometimes be honest and speak the truth. I feel say Otumfour said to Menchia, you are protecting NPP Aban where I say Ghana no too much. And you are doing it in a professional way. Technically, you are doing campaign. And I'll say these things. When I say Ghana no, when I Ghana no, a touch ma a sign. Because you see, when Ahimfie Ekache Ghana for say they don't do politics, what Ahimfie does and say when it comes to stuff like this, it stays away from it. If the government thinks to say about STEM education, they have performed that, we the people, we should be able to know or see a Juma Homaye. But for Ahimfie or Menchia to say, I am celebrating a Konya anniversary and that Abaya Debi or I want to do what spearheaded her, then technically, Menchia is doing politics because there are questions to be asked about this term. There are questions about financing. There are questions about mismanagement. There are questions about the policy itself. There are questions about the construction of the schools. They're regional wise and national wise. And they say, Otumfour say, I am taking charge of this, sir. Technically, Obisube to me ebusa Otumfour questions when it comes to the deficiencies that is associated with the STEM. And young people like us were saying, say, when Otumfour went out to say, it was wrong. It was wrong because now, can we also question Otumfour the mismanagement now, and now the mismanaging of Konfanochi? Can we question him? Because the moment you take a lead, you spearhead a government program, then it means whatever comes with it, you should be ready to answer the question. And when it comes to Aban Sika, we have something we call the Public Accounts Committee. They call the people who have been given the mandate to handle Abansika to tell us the Omdi Abansika na ye. So the moment Abaya de ubedi enimno, you have technically done politics. Oh, yeah, politics. And it is looking like the NPP today, you can see clearly say they have no message. They want to hide behind Menshia for Menshia to misdirect people. And that is what I am seeing. With all due respect to Menshia, I see say Menshia, what Menshia is doing now, no, Menshia is basically spearheaded MPP's propaganda. And it is clear from what we are seeing. And I feel bad every time we speak Otumfour, Udimba, the news, because it is looking like recently you are more into politics than helping the Kumasi people traditionally. Debia yabetane kasa amoso Otumfour onya politics so Otumfour de ono onya politician Otumfour de mo politics monfa. And so every single day government adebia Otumfour de anim. Every single day adebia aban we yebia no Otumfour de anim. So how can you tell me Otumfour is not a politician? How can you tell me Menshia is not doing politics? Yatam eye ameri every takrade. With all due respect to Asantehene, now said Western region for someone yamwao. They deserve to have their Mary at Western region. Anna some nipa. Some Ghana for mutiato. And so yatam Amerino takrade for etigas no so yatam Amerino e de ababesi Kumasi adentia ya pese Otumfour spearhead. Napo ekasa ewo Ameri lunch no. Or catch a Ghana for say it is Otumfour na I spearheaded this Ameri plant being moved from Takrade, Western region, almost to Abama MPP no, to Ashanti region. So it means directly and indirectly behind the scenes, Otumfour is actively involved in politics than any chief in Ghana. We should be clear in our speeches. When I saw this, I was embarrassed. I'm like, what is really going on? Because when it comes to respect, we have that respect for Otumfour because the position and your political position. But so from 2023, every event Otumfour or the NPP or your byway or their for every single thing Otumfour does. And that is the problem. And it's now you be lunch Ameri. Ewa infa, ewa Kumasi, Otumfour enya the opportunity to speak to the government. Say, adentina ye dundumunkania media mendeshia omojumegu adentina omo timetable. Otumfour refused to speak on that, but Otumfour was able to tell us say, "Yam privatize Ghana Japadie." Now look at these two statements. Nobody can tell me so Otumfour nimse dumso. Nobody can tell me so Otumfour nimse dumson say Asantehene ejuma. So what stopped Otumfour from telling the government during the lunch, the biggest platform said, why don't you want to release a timetable for businesses in Kumasi? Because the government that was there before, no, they released a timetable. Even though people were not pleased, at least the government showed respect. It is Otumfour any opportunity way launching the Ameri planter. Why do you think Otumfour refused to speak on the plight of the people? But rather was telling us to say, "Ye juma die aye ye nyankase japade yen fama ankura no mvendi juma." This is where my problem is. This is where I think say the Bawomia MPP no omni message. What they are going to be doing from now to election day, Otumfour Menshia is going to spearhead every NPP propaganda. And I don't want to call Menshia a propaganda platform and not a propaganda headquarters. I want Menshia to be Menshia. Me pese Menshia edino ho. Me pese obi edi Menshia be for the Ghana politics because you want him for equally as big as the Otumfour. You were kings in Ghana who are equally as big as Otumfour. They don't speak, but you don't always see them involved in day-to-day the politics of Ghana. They don't. Yana you can't underestimate Yana. You cannot underestimate Aunafo. You cannot underestimate Brekumfono. You cannot underestimate Domafo. You cannot underestimate Miankasa Central Region. You cannot underestimate anybody. But you could see, say, every single day the NPP are buying way no Otumfour is said to spearhead every single thing they do. So as we speak, I can tell you on authority say Otumfour is doing politics. Were we not here? And Otumfour Bekache say Abu Jinapo Samuel actually a speech for him to read on Galamsey. Were we not in this country? So we got to know from there, say, Ansan Otumfour Kwako Bejina Bontina Kasano on Galamsey, any Ghana Semno. He meets politicians behind the scenes and discuss with them what I should go and speak on. Because say Abu Samuel Abu Jinapono, only Otumfour Yesadi Bida, and I am man privileged man in Yesada. What will even prompt him say, on Henekasia Bekasa, Memphis speech in command way. Unless they know, say, this is what we have been doing with you. Unless they have been having this kind of relationship with you for a long time, say, almost to make sure a political statement for you to read in the name of Meyohene Menya politics. And that is what we are seeing here today. How many people in the Ashanti region care about STEM than Omokani Ebejina? So let's ask that question. How many people in the Ashanti region care about, say, Omopomudin, Afari, any hospital than STEM? People need to have good health before they can go to school. People need light on to run their business before they can pay for their kids' school fees. So why is Otumfour not worried? And now Otumfour ma enko Ghana school binti. He does not feel for a Ghana Nina or for Mohono. So when you see stuff like this at time, to me, I don't like it. I don't like it because it paves way for people to start saying things. Omoka Otumfour ni abro need that right to speak about Menshia the way. Into Omo manages these things our Menshia, they should put a stop to it. Menshia cannot be the mouthpiece of a dying government, of a corrupt government, of a government that has destroyed the country. Menshia cannot be the headquarters that will spearhead a government that has killed people. So these kind of things, you know, Emma ahimfie no ahode a wom no esote. Emma nipa bi dwen sa ahimfie ni so na politics. For you know, I influence your politics, but politics. This is clearly politics. And we Asantehene 10. Now, Busam said, so be on STEM. So why is STEM Otumfour's priority? Why is it say hospitals now? Yes, yeah, 8 years. Uncle for him for Nipan Kumuno and how Otumfour. Adentina yeti ayasantimemu insio essay galamsey news MP before na say eno na how Otumfour, but this is Otumfour's anniversary eno na eye ade a eye oda Otumfour akoma so because Otumfour per se or direct nipa bi adwene say MPP ye bibi abra yeso eti krom yenim say MPP nya hwe omo ankasa yetumba omo metena TV so say omo nka nyoma enum omo ye omo ntumi nka. So why do you think say Menshia can lead the pack? Because the Menshia edi ade we nima, what Menshia is trying to tell Asantehene say Otumfour ajatum we dia no kre, and that is what Otumfour is doing. Say NPP ye ade bia emfa kwam na say Otumfour di anima say enya kra automatically no Asantehene bia osum Otumfour no we see it say is the right thing, and that is what the NPP is using Menshia to do. So let us get serious here. Let us get serious. Because even at the lunch, I saw Otumfour praise Napo. The same Napo who told Ghanaians, taxpayers, including Otumfour, say, Jimmy inquire timetable. No. Otumfour was in public praising Napo, who insulted him. The politics is getting too much. I don't hate anybody, but the politics is getting too much. Menshia is now the new headquarters of NPP propaganda. It's a fact. For 2024, no activity be anywhere. Menshia ya onfa NPP for nyoma mefremu. Why should it be like that? Why should it be like that? Adentina abesa. How did we get here? Adentina Otumfour deliberately. You want to mislead. That's how I see it. You are using your strong, powerful office to mislead Ghana for Asante 42, and it is not right.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here to my best of knowledge without any biases. PENDREAM TV